Hi there, this is Parth and welcome to new video guys. In this video we are going to discuss about the new Sony LYT-818 sensor, and this has been recently launched by the Sony. So in this video we are going to discuss about what are the improvements that has been done by Sony in this particular sensor. So let's first start with the specification of this sensor, and then in the later part of the video we will also discuss that what are the biggest difference between other Sony sensors and this sensor, and what are the different technology that they are implementing in this sensor. So this sensor is a 50 megapixel sensor with a sensor size of a 1.28 inch. And this sensor also supports 120 fps for the 4K or the 2K video recording. So this is the maximum frame rate that it can support. Now there are 2 or 3 different terms with this sensor that has come into the picture. First is the ultra high conversion circuit, that is a UHCG. What does exactly this do is whenever any sensor is launched, they all the sensor have this conversion circuit which converts the whatever light available in the specific scenario while shooting a photo or video, that will convert into the electrical signal. And to convert this electrical signal to get the best output of available light or resources, this circuit has to be much more efficient. For what I mean is, you should have the much more output, as much as output for the required resources. For an example, let's say you have too much of a light, or you have a good amount of light in your area whenever you are clicking a picture or video. So whenever you will click a picture or video in a very good light condition, then most of the smartphone will do a very good job, or the good job or decent job, to say at least, be it a 20,000 smartphone or the 50,000 smartphone. But things will change when your smartphone will not have a good lights, good area, good light resources, good amount of light, because that's when the smartphone struggles. Because in the smartphone specifically, we don't have that much of area to occupy the big sensor like a DSLR, which DSLRs has advantage, because DSLRs, in the case of DSLRs, we don't have to put the other extra things. So size is not a constraint. They can have a big sensor, but in the smartphone there is a limit on the how much big sensor we can put. So with the decent or the limited sensor size of your smartphone camera, we have to produce a good output even in the low light condition. So that's when this ultra high conversion circuit comes into the picture. They will takes the input from whatever the light available, then give the output which is more efficient by means that how much you can take light from the input and how much good output you can give. It is basically how much efficient, or how much more information you can take, as much as information you can take from the light and give the good output in terms of the contrast, brightness, HDR, etc., and exposure also. That is also one more thing that you have to notice. So this particular circuit in this Sony LYT-818 sensor will increase the efficiency of this circuit, and will produce a good output for the even the low light scenario. So it will reduce the noise and the underexposure, overexposure kind of things that makes the picture not that great to put into the reality. Second thing is in this sensor, the term is very popular, is the new HDR that has been implemented with this Sony LYT-818 sensor. In this HDR, normally what is the function of HDR is whenever you will click any picture in an area where there is a lot more light at the one area, one part of the picture, and a lot less light onto the different other part of a picture, then what does HDR exactly do is they will combine both this and produce the output that is very useful for your picture. For an example, it doesn't let your smartphone picture to the overexpose or underexpose. For an example, let's say you are shooting over the very bright sunlight, then if your sun is behind your back and there is a lot more sunlight, then it will not underexpose. If you are clicking a picture of any person, then it will not underexpose the person, or nor it will overexpose the behind atmosphere, like clouds, etc. So this is the basic function of HDR that is obviously available with this picture sensor, but they have now implemented the new HDR there, which can actually takes the single shots in the three different settings with the high gain, mid gain, and low gain. So they will process all the three gains simultaneously, and then produce the output for the one picture. That will be a much better, specifically as I have mentioned in the scenario where you have a lot more light or the lot less light. So another notable feature of this sensor is the quad wire color filter. What exactly this means is that whenever you will see any smartphone camera sensor, they use the normal sensor, they will use the different color pixels or the pixel size to simultaneously adjacent, like red, blue, green, etc. So they can produce one image. In this quad wire technology, they will use the four sensors adjacent. For an example, let's take a square of 16 pixels. So they will have a 4 pixels in the 4 adjacent on the top of the right, and to the down there you will have another blue color 4 pixels, and onto the right side of the blue color pixel they will have another 4. So all combines make a 16 pixel of different colors, that is a 4 pixel of 16 pixel of 4 different colors, and each one is of a 4 group. So in the very dark condition, what happens is advantage of this arrangement is that in very low light condition or dark condition, whenever you will have we don't have access to a lot more light, then this arrangement will capture as much as light required in the dark condition, as much as light available in the environment. So that will reduce graininess and the noise and the underexposure photos in this particular scenario. And also for the very good lighting condition on the day shooting, this sensor will arrange a same pixel arrangement that I have mentioned earlier, that is a typical conventional pixel arrangement. So that will be good, obviously, because of the normal lighting condition, but this will implement both the techniques to combine them and produce a good amount of good quality of image at the result. And for the reference, I have mentioned this, and see this picture in the screen. You can understand better what is a quad wire color filtering and how this will work. So guys, that was all about the Sony LYT-818 sensor. Do let me know in the comment box below what do you think about this sensor, and the mass production of this sensor will soon start in the September month itself. So let's see how much smartphone will get this sensor, and what is the first smartphone to get this sensor. Till then, if you have liked this video and find this information useful, then share and subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye. Take care.